So this video is a follow-up to the video we did on action economy, and in this video we're going to look at how you can make the most of your player characters, and that means making sure that you got something to do with your bonus actions and your reactions, because those two, along with of course your standard action, is what's going to make up your character's impact in combat. Now just to reiterate, actions is the standard action, everybody gets one of those. Bonus actions are more limited, not all characters have bonus actions. Just from picking up a class or race, sometimes you need to go out of the way to get those, and there are of course reactions which all characters can take in certain events, such as a character or another creature moving out of their range, then they can make an opportunity attack. But how do you go about creating a character that can properly utilize the full range of actions available to it? I think this works best with an example, so what I'll do now is just take you through the process that I go through every time I create a new player character. Not that I get to do that often as a forever DM, but here is sort of the thoughts that's running through my head when I'm creating a character. The first thing I'm thinking about is of course the character's race. There are some options for races that will give you bonus actions. There are some options that will give you reactions. You can look for stuff like a Tiefling's Hellish Rebuke. There are some character races that get Misty Step. There are some of the newer races that get stuff like a bonus action jump they can take. So you want to look out for those sort of things. You may not want to pick your race specifically just for that reason, but it could be something that can steer you towards a certain race. Now, race is the only place where you can pick up bonus actions and reactions, of course. You will also get an opportunity to do so as you're picking your character class. By default, some character classes actually get more to do on bonus actions and reactions than other character classes. A prime example of this is the Rogue, which of course gets the cunning action. There's the Monk, who always gets to make an extra attack on a bonus action and sometimes use key abilities. Then of course there are spellcasters, which get access to spells that can be cast using bonus actions and reaction. Notable examples include Shield, Absorb Elements, Misty Step, Counterspell. There are a ton of bonus action and reaction spells you can use, and picking up a few of those just so they are available whenever you want to do a little extra on your turn is a good place to start. And what I usually do is that I'll go to D&D Beyond, where I have the books purchased, and I'll just filter spells by bonus action and reaction, see if anything feels fun to me, if I have room to include, let's say, a shield spell. Each character class also comes with some option for subclasses. Now I can't go through every single subclass in the game and tell you which one has bonus actions and reactions and stuff like that, but you should note that especially the newer subclasses will often have something to do with their bonus action or their reaction. Once again, if you have D&D Beyond, a thing I'll do is that I'll go in, take the Barbarian, if I'm thinking to play Barbarian, and I'll just Control F to search for bonus action or reaction to find out, alright, this subclass can do something on its bonus action that might be something that I want to consider. Because if you're only going for the strongest action, the character that can give you a single action that is strong, you're going to be left with a very one-dimensional and swingy character that will often have turns where it does sort of nothing because it only utilizes that single action. Another very important way that we can make sure that our characters get something to do with that bonus action and reaction is feats. Now the original 24 feats we got in the player's handbook, not a whole lot of them utilize the bonus action, but there's stuff like Shield Master that is really great for a melee character, and a few others that will let you do something with your bonus action. And then there is, in the newer feats from Xanathar's Guide to Everything and similar books, an additional array of feats that really let you use your bonus action and your reaction, and those are feats like Telekinetic, which is a really great feat that works for every character. There are a ton of feats that will let you get Misty Step, which is a bonus action spell, of course. And then there are also, of course, a few feats that will let you do something with your reaction. So these are ways that you can show out your character. If you have a character that doesn't really have a whole lot to do with its bonus action or reaction, picking up a feat or two like Telekinetic, Shield Master will really let you make the most of your character and will do a whole lot more than just a +2 stat bump to strength or dexterity. If not in terms of raw power, then at least in terms of the fun you're having at the table and how successful you'll get to feel that your turn was. Because that is really what it's all about when you're going out and picking up feats, spells, character classes, races, subclasses, all that, to get a character that feels dynamic, that feels like it's doing stuff on your turn, so you're not just waiting for your turn to come around, only for it to be over in 5 seconds when you've cast a single spell or made your single attack roll. You want that turn to last a little. You want to be engaged between turns, so you're not just waiting for your turn to come up, sitting, looking down on your phone or scribbling on your page, but you're actively engaged in the combat because you're looking for that spot to take your reaction and do something. So that's basically the process that I go through every time I try to make a character that fully utilizes its action options, and something that I encourage you to do as well. If you have any ideas for how you can make the most of your character's combat actions, please sign off in the comments down below. I'd love to hear it. There may be some things that I've missed. We haven't even gone into items, for example, because items is not really up to the player, so that'll be something the DM has the final call on. But there are magic items that can allow you to do more with your bonus actions and reactions. And if you're looking for more magic items, or you want to inspire your DM to let you buy some magic items, you can check out Wanderer's Guide to Merchants and Magic, which is our book on magic shops, and which you can find in a link in the description down below. I also want to give a huge shout out to our patrons over at patreon.com/Eventyr, who helps keeps this channel growing and who helped request this video. You can sign up to become a patron to get access to a huge archive of 5e content, as well as 5e apps for generating magic items, magic shops, and more. And of course, help support the channel, support what we do here, and keep us making videos like these. Beyond that, there's not a whole lot left to say, except thank you for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next video.